just to set to starting soon. And we'll be going on in about 3 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm going to put on my spooky organ dance song that I love so much. There's nothing better than Halloween music like this. Here we go. But you can also, you guys can go and test out the channel points if you want. Since right now you don't have to worry about the double audio too much. I'll put that off so you can test whatever you want. It's basically like the channel points thing, which I think it starts everyone out with like 150 or something like that.
I forgot about that thing. Right.
Well, yeah,
Just so you know, you got a competitor called Mr. Smiley Guy.
Really? Whack.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Oh no.
Mr. Smiley Guy. Not a fucking... Oh, sorry, we're on stream. Not a word of a lie, my friend.
I meant it's a 18 plus stream, so you're fine.
Yeah, but I'm on the internet. Here,
So you're fine.
Yeah, but
there you go.
I'm on the internet. Here,
So you're fine. Oh yeah, I see this thing here. Yeah, he's got like a bunch of followers.
Guess you have to DDoS him.
Nah, I'm fine. He's Mr. Smiley Guy. I'm that Smiley Guy. Oh, my big brother. Oh, it didn't do the... I didn't end up hearing it. That makes me so sad. I gotta go see if that's...
Yeah, I didn't hear anything either.
Let me see. Maybe that one I didn't set up correctly. Let's see.
Well, there goes all my channel points right up.
Pay for more, bro.
No, channel points you just get from just being in the chat. Oh, no, I have it there. That's really weird. Huh, let me see here. Teist. Oh. Oh. That's why I wasn't in the thing.
Well, you're supposed to be in the thing.
I now understand. It said a thing where it's like, oh, if you do it this way, it's fine. It will work everywhere. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That is a lie. Here, for Evan, good boy Evan, I'll give him the Oni-cha. Big bro.
Oni-chan.
Oh my god, yeah. I unmuted the stream for a second, and as soon as I hit unmute, Oni-chan, and I was like, nope, mute that again. Oh my.
And that's why I also added this in here. Literally says for when someone uses Oni-chan.
FBI, open up! That's a fair follow-up. That's a fair follow-up.
If I feel like if I have Oni-chan in there, I have to have the FBI thing in there. It's the only. Yeah.
I'm glad you did that, 'cause I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh Tyler, I know you love anime, but I'm like, no, let's not have just reach. I'm glad you followed up with the FBI. This makes it 1,000
Yes.
times not as weird.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't just have that by itself. That would be bad. No thanks.
I was like, Tyler, I know you rated this 18 plus, but this was not only roll 20, bro.
It's rated 18 plus. That's all I remember.
Oh no. Okay, well. Oh. Oh my gosh. Well,
He's not wrong, though.
we are here with some good old Vason. We are up with all our faces and with our new sweetly decked out overlay nicely set up that I spent all day working on, and I'm happy with it. Very proud. And yeah, it's I hope that everybody is gonna like that there's the character info thing on the bottom right, with all our lovely characters. If anybody is like, oh, if they find the chat on the right is too small for the dice rolls, let me know. I'll figure out if I can get that to be a bit better. I had to make it a bit slim than before, but I feel everything else is pretty solid in compensation for it. But let's have a little recap, and of course with the recap, gotta have some music. There we go. So, last time on the Clocktower, we got to meet one of our characters' enemies, I would say, who was Oscar's enemy, the Bone Crafter, has been hunting them for ages, throughout their entire life, but in the last while, they have left them alone for an oddly long time, until now, and without even really, it's not as if the Bone Crafter searched him out. Instead, everyone went to where the Bone Crafter was, unintentionally, of course, under, knowing about there's a weird thing going on with trolls. They got a letter from someone known as the doorkeeper of the Clocktower, and so they went and investigated, found a nice little farmstead, an inn, I would say, and little inn in between two towns off of the train tracks. And sadly, this family has been tricked into working for the Bone Crafter by sending people his way so he could, take their bones. And upon finding out of this, the party, was ambushed and then killed the family, because, of course, they were about to kill them, or at least send them to their doom, as the creatures surrounded the house, which I will send us over to. Nice little small farm, which currently everybody is... Not everybody, but Oscar and Sven and Roy are currently in the basement of the inn, as they took cover as Oscar basically sacrificed himself, saying that, yes, you can take me, as the Bone Crafter was offering to basically his life to protect theirs. And he said yes, being the good mentor that he is. But sadly, doing so also brought a little bit of doubt into the forefront of his mind and caused him to have a little bit of a psych break, sadly. And he took probably our first mental critical injury, that if he is not recovered in 6 days, he will be in a coma forever. And with that, I'm going to send us over to where Oscar currently is, as he wakes up in a mill. The mill that he heard so much about from one of the travelers that was saying, "Don't go to that mill, it's bad news." And he is in the second story of this big mill on the hill. He wakes up, and all he can hear is the soft noise of rain and the very odd noise that he can only imagine is the snapping of feeble bones. As he looks over and sees the bone crafter just hunched over in the corner at his little self-made workshop, also made out of bones. And he's just happily working away. With that, what's Oscar gonna do? What's Oscar getting up to?
Well, first question: am I still mentally broken at this point? Because that very much limits what I can do otherwise.
Oh yeah, you weren't fixed.
So mental broken.
Which basically means you can still move. You can't really talk too much, but well, and
Do you have a Bible on you, or was that just your Bible?
I do not have a Bible on
Sure.
me. The only thing I have on me is a flask of holy water, which may be helpful.
um,
Other...
in question to you being, mentally broken and not very solid right now, the bone crafter makes his way over as he stops his bone cracking and kind of makes his way over as he sees that you have stirred, and he's like, "Here, drink of this, young friend. Old, I mean. Ha ha ha. This should help you get back to your former witty self."
I'm gonna drink it, because what's he gonna do? What else is he gonna do to me? Craft more of my bones? So,
You extra bones.
And you basically see like this flask that he has gotten for you. It's just like a very white and powdery liquid. And you drink it, and you can now remove the broken condition from your mental condition. So your broken condition is gone, but that's it.
Okay.
Your calcium levels are up over 9,000.
Bone raptor. Oh, always the gentleman. So, disagree with your methods. So, getting more to the point, why do I still have my bones?
He's like, "Well, you being as smart as you are, I was hoping that you would take me up on an opportunity. There is someone building their forces in the mythic north that we all call home here. And I too wish to build my own forces to work against them as I believe that if they succeed in their plans, both mortals and Vaesen alike will no longer be as free as we would like to be. So, would you join me?
Oh.
I'm gonna just walk over to where he's got all of his bones.
And he
crammed
walks
there.
over with you and
Yeah.
he's like, "Ah, you taking
But
a good look at what I have done? I've gotten better since we've last met."
I just put the glass down, like, well, Rafta, sounds concerning that you are, well, as we put it, sound not scared, but apprehensive of this force.
Well,
What is
if
this
you
force
knew
trying?
who they were or what they could do, you would be apprehensive as well.
And say, well, we don't have many choices here, do we? I'm gonna look around. Is there a second glass anywhere? Or is there just the one glass?
Well, there's the glass that you drank out of, and yeah, you see that he has like there's like a couple there's like at least 2 mugs. There's both made out of skulls.
I'll take one of those down. Look at it.
He's like, ah, it's like my favorite mug.
Very well made. And I'll take my flask and I'll pour it in there until it runs out. And then I'll, like, I'm assuming it's not full because it's a fucking skull. And my flasks aren't full.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'll
like
take
it's
the
like
second one
yeah.
and I'll fill that one up some more again. And then I'll pour the rest in my glass and be like, well, and I'm gonna hand him the skull. Be like, I guess we could work together on this. I don't really have much choice in the option other than doing this or losing my bones to your works.
I feel like I need to ask you to do a manipulation check.
Okay, so for this manipulation check, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna inform you that I have deceptive, so I get +2 manipulation when trying cheating or deceiving, which I
Yeah.
am trying to do.
100%.
I'm also gonna use my advantage at this point, which is another +2, so up to a +4.
Yep.
And my other talent, Gentleman, means that I ignore penalties from mental conditions
Yeah.
when manipulating.
So make sure
So-
to add an additional 3 to your dice mod for that to make sure it makes up for the.
So I've got a total of a +7 on my mod right now.
Yeah.
I have lack of trust though, so that brings it down by 1, so it's a +6.
Correct. You got it. And I'll have him. I'll have him roll his manipulation because that's the only thing they have.
Jesus Christ, he's doing well. God damn it. Are you
Oof.
fucking
here's
kidding me?
Here's the question. You can, if you so choose. You can push it.
Yeah, that's happening.
By pushing it, of course,
I will
you
become broken.
would become broken again.
Yeah.
Which I think means another critical fail check.
It will be, but I get to roll the dice first.
Yes, you do.
Come on. I got 12 fucking dice. -3, so 9 dice, and I didn't get any.
It's rough, buddy. Ooh,
So we match.
you
We both
match.
get something.
Okay.
You might
So
know that I'm not completely honest about joining forces.
he's like,
Lord knows you have no choice in that.
oof. Yeah, he's like, you have no choice but to join me. But I will. I'm true. I wonder what he would do. I mean, I feel like if with a tie here, so that means he can tell that you
Something's up.
that something's
But
up.
but I also get something.
Yeah. Um. Hmm. Let's see here. He's like, I feel like I want to give you a clue, then. So he's like he's like the person that I speak of. They run the clock tower. He has been building something in the shadows for quite a long time. So, whatever you choose to do, it it won't matter if you are not able to have capable people to help you deal with him. I'm sure that you have in some way already dealt with someone connected to him, and I'm sure you might think they are on humanity's side, but they are on no one's side but their own.
All right, I'll look him in the eyes and I'll swig mine back.
And I he basically he takes a sip of the flask since you guys, but like
I poured them both into cups and gave him one.
right, yeah, the cup. So he takes like a cautious sip out of it.
Okay, well then two things are gonna happen when he sips.
Yeah.
One is it's partially holy water.
Yep.
The second is there's poison in there.
Hey! Nice! Alright, so what's the toxicity of your poison?
6.
He's fine. Oh. And you have to roll, you have to roll
66.
66, yeah.
And I'm not sure if holy water does anything to him.
Yeah, he definitely has the irritated condition right now.
Oh, great. Come on, big money, no whammies. Oh, I got one.
1-6, and so he has 2, so he shrugs the poison off like it's nothing. With his 12 might. And he just looks at you disappointed as you apparently need to click on your D66 under your character's name, so we can find out what has happened to you.
Round 2 of broken. 55.
Ooh, that's not gonna be good.
It's not.
55. Uh-oh,
that's
SpaghettiOs.
Return to childhood.
Return to childhood! Oh, wow. So you get the defect of regressing. Your learning is at -2. And you have roll 1d6, and that's how many rounds it will take before you go and you fully coma.
It was fun.
So long, partner.
4 rounds. Holy.
I think you rolled another character on the side.
Good,
I know.
yeah.
I thought my poison holy water gig was gonna work.
And he's just like, I can hear your heartbeat, old friend. And you look at Bone Crafter, and you are basically back to when you were a kid, when you first saw Bone Crafter, and your heart is racing as you saw him craft one of your cousin's bones right in front of you. And by craft, I mean he like just snapped them like a twig. And you, I mean, I feel like we could go 6 rounds if you want.
Bring it. It's only mental, and I only have 1 physical, so I'm gonna go out fighting.
And yeah, your anger and resentment of him killing your cousin long ago.
Step one, I'm gonna spit out the holy water I'm holding in my mouth at him.
Ah, nice. Give me some ranged combat, please.
Oh, I'm great at this. Hey!
Oh my gosh, nice. Let's see if he can dodge. No, you got him with that. That's good. He's now dazed with the extra holy water in his eyes.
Oh my God,
And
I can get him, guys. I can get him before I die.
and now he's like, I see that we cannot work together. And then he goes to crush you. Oh, damn!
He just picks you up and suplexes.
You can parry, or you can parry with close combat or use force.
Oh, again, things I'm so great at. Close combat.
Oof, take those three physical conditions.
1 dice.
So that brings me to broken, obviously. So I'm broken physically and broken mentally.
All right, let's find out what happens with that. Roll a d66 as you're physically broken. 22.
I'm just wheezing. It's fine.
As he crushes your throat, you're wheezing.
Dark Soul sound, you got that?
I'm not dead yet.
No, you're not.
I got 3 rounds.
You sure do. And it's what's Oscar gonna do while he's like broken,
Well, I'm broken physically
and mentally.
Mentally.
Yep. So you you have I'll give it so you have only 1 action you can do instead of the normal 2. So what are you doing while in Bonecrafter's arms as you feel him crushing your bones, I would say.
Well, I'm gonna try this. I have 1 other thing of strong poison on me. Can I shatter the flask in his eyes? Or shatter the vial in his eyes?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll try my close combat, I guess, for that. Or what would that be? Force? I don't know. It's a flask.
Whichever you want to... Whatever. Whichever
They're
you...
literally the same.
They're both the same?
Either way.
1 dice.
1 dice.
Nope. Plus, condition penalty of -3.
Yeah. Oh. You
just drop it on yourself?
you just drop it on the floor and it just like a poison melts through like the wood. Falls to the ground. As you start hearing your bones break. He goes in for he goes in for 1 last squeeze. And Oscar is dead.
First death. Of the
Okay,
game.
great session, guys. I'll talk to you in 2 weeks.
That's game right there, I guess.
Game boys.
Let's get Morgan in this Discord now, and
Alright. Well, that's it for me, I guess.
And so now we're back at our lovely farm where we have Sven, Roy, and Mr. Stark. What are...
I was thinking I was abandoned by my friends, too. That was a thing.
Right?
Sven's little orphan arms are feeling extra strong today. He really wants to see what's in these crates.
Okay.
And then try.
So it's force with the crowbar, yeah.
Because now you're just looking for clues. Oh my god.
I done.
Ooh.
Did it.
Yeah, you pop the box off, and what you see in this crate is just a bunch of like beautiful looking, most delicious food ever.
Yes, would it be
Well, I guess I'll be...
observation?
Observation is used for people. Investigation is what you'll use.
Well, I'm gonna look at it and see if it seems fishy to me, because now knowing what this family was all about.
Well, and you guys also did get some info about trolls, I believe.
Yeah. Where you will be enslaved by them forever.
But maybe you didn't get that piece of info.
Oh, I told them about that.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you would know. You check the food and you're like, I remember what that old man was talking about. He was saying that trolls would try to trick people into eating their food, and if you eat their food, they have control over you. And so they clearly were, like, the people were feeding the troll food to their guests so that they would yeah, they were working with the troll for whatever reason. You don't know because you killed them. So you can't find that out, but you can definitely see that this is where their food was that they were using.
Okay. I'm gonna just do an investigation to see if anything catches my eye in the food.
Okay.
Well, wait, I shouldn't have. I don't know why the dice went on 3. That's fine.
Oh.
Oh. There you go.
Perfect. I'm just going to I gotta reset my Skype player. There we go. So did you there we go. Oh, you still got 2. Wow, you lucky duck. So while you're looking around the room, you know, aside from there literally being the bloody bed sheets that Sven told you about, you do find a unopened bottle of wine, and you also see that there is a patched up window over here. That lets you, like, it's a basement window that is, you know, you can see at literally at ground level of what is outside. Since you guys are right now, you know, underground.
We're in the basement, right? So it's like eye level to where people's feet would be.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna inspect the bottle of wine and see if it's a brand item.
If it's a what item?
A brand that I know.
Oh. It looks like it's homemade.
I pop the cork.
Yeah.
I take a little whiff. Got smelling good wine, you know?
Yeah, it's got some good hint of red grape in there.
Great drink.
Yeah, some good feet smell from feet stomping.
Would I use investigation to see if this is a little sketchy?
I mean, it just looks like bad wine.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna pocket it. Like, I'm gonna put the cork back in, pocket it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put cheap wine. +1 to vomit.
Great.
+1 to nausea. Cool. And then, I mean, I'll go take a little looky at the window.
Okay.
See what's going on. Is it like smashed glass, or was it? When you say patched, what do you mean?
Like, yeah, like the glass has been like broken out for the most part. But like it's been boarded up, but like literally by just boards kind of put in the window frame. So like,
I can just easily move them out.
yeah. Though you do hear You do hear some noise on the other side, so you probably would want either you or Sven to maybe do this a little bit quietly.
Well, I mean, I'm doing it. Well, should I do an investigation to see if I hear something on the other end first?
Well, I said you do hear something on the other
Oh, I
end.
just, well, I mean, I'm still gonna go for it, but I'm gonna roll stealth.
Okay. Oh yeah, you do. You remove them.
Cool. And what do I see?
Well, you see those good old skin creatures munching on your horses.
I got that horse fair and square, okay? That upsets me as a player and as a character.
And that's where it started.
I'm at a loss for words.
Your horses are getting munched. So sad.
Getting like eaten alive.
Okay, well, I just put the boards back up real quiet.
Smart.
And I mean, I look at Sven and I'm like, okay, buddy, what's next?
So we can't stay in the basement forever. What did you see there, Berkel?
We don't have horses anymore. Our horses are being eaten.
Think there's any way we get out of here without being seen?
I think if we're real quiet, we might be able to like crawl out the. There was a back door in this place, yeah.
No.
Oh. Well,
Jordan, does your character have a gun on them?
God, no.
Yeah. Well, then I'm gonna look at.
Yeah, I thought you have a pistol.
A pistol. I got a pistol. Not gonna use it though.
I'm not there, but I mean, I was gonna just like quick and be like, just in case, I was gonna hand him the musket because I found a rifle. So, I was like, give him my hand-me-down.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I need to be quick and agile.
Long arms to myself.
So I go upstairs.
At least see what's going on upstairs. Yeah.
Wait. Why don't we bring some of that food? Why don't we bring some of that food up? Those guys outside seem hungry.
Wow.
There must be a reason why they're hoarding all this food here, right? That's what I'm saying. See, we're on the same wavelength.
Hey, smart.
Let's grab it.
You have collected. Do you collected some troll food?
Troll food. I don't know if I want to dancing around it. It's like we all know it's troll food.
Yeah.
If we were to feed the troll food to somebody, would they become enslaved to the troll who created the food or to us?
To the troll that made the food.
Rigged. What if I put a little salt on it? Do I become the troll that's made the food?
No. And as you guys come upstairs, you of course see the dead bodies of Harold and Leighton, who you've killed.
Small cost for the greater good.
They got the little skull faces on there. And
Yeah.
as you guys get right where you are, you actually see one of these skin creatures. Actually, they wouldn't have moved. There was a fair amount that was here. So instead,
There's just more.
you see that there is one munching on Harold, and another one that is munching on Leighton.
This window right here. Does this window? Is it a sliding window? Like, does it slide open?
what would you prefer?
I mean, I would prefer if it's slit open.
Sure, it's slid open.
Well, I'm gonna try and crawl out the back window.
All right,
I'm gonna roll stealth as well.
So,
Decent.
you guys can either, yeah, you guys can each roll stealth if you like.
Question: do I have to use my advantage before or after my roll?
You have to use it before you roll.
Oh god. Okay, well I'm just gonna, for the sake of not dying here, I'm gonna activate sneaky sneaky, and I get +2 to stealth.
Okay.
Yep, that was the right call. That was the right call.
Rough. You can push it and take a physical condition.
Wait, isn't it just a plus flat 2 onto it, or is it
No,
plus
no.
2 die?
Plus, in this game, when any plus at all is in regards to how many dice you roll.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll 2d6 on the side here then. Oh, nah, doesn't matter. Do I push it?
Well, wait to see what Sven gets. Oh, Sven rolled and got 1.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Sven, you're able to slip through if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I probably started going through the window first, so I started sneaking out of the window,
Okay.
and then I don't know what happened or till.
So if I push it and fail, I get physically or mentally broken, or what do I get?
Well, so it's always what is connected to. So there's
Physical.
yeah. So that stealth is a precision skill, which is would be in the physical condition marker. So yeah, it would be a physical one. But you get that after you do the roll, not before. So you won't get the condition. You won't be affected by the condition until after.
Okay, we'll push it. Yes, push it.
Pushed it with the with his plus 2 on the event. Does it stay on?
Yeah, I would stay on because still technically the same roll.
Okay, I mean you still passed it.
Cool. Alrighty. So, what one did you choose, Jordan? What condition?
I would say battered or wounded. I would say wounded because I probably like scrape myself on a rusty nail or something.
Okay. You somehow keep quiet as your skin tears from a.
Oh, I got a 1. I got a 1.
Yeah, but you took a condition. That's why I just asked you what condition you took, right?
Oh, my bad.
That's why I said you kept quiet.
I got you.
Yeah.
As it tears through my skin, yep.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
And so you guys are there right now. And with being there, I'll ask you guys to give me well actually no. I would like Tyler, can you give me a stealth check, please?
I can.
Considering what's going on with you. Ooh, nice. So I'm gonna throw you down right here as Alva Berggren stealthily crouched behind a stone wall as she has seen but a few, probably like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, something like that, probably the last hour actually, a troll carrying away an old man, and not having seen the person that she was following until right now, come out from behind this old inn. If you'd like, the both of you guys can. Well, actually. God damn it! You asshole!
I just posted the Oni-chan in the stream.
Oh, hate you so much. I love it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, there's sound clips in the game now, so you guys can mess around with that whenever you like. Um, so I need to do this in key of no.
FBI, open up!
So I'll have you guys give vigilance checks to see if you guys see each other. Basically. Ooh, yeah. All of us like, oh, there's that asshole.
Wow, with 3 dice, I am fucking killing it.
Damn, I love it. So yeah, I will have us. I'm gonna draw out the cards, and kind of put us into a turn sort of thing right now, just to make it a bit easier. No one has any ability that gives them extra cards, so let's throw this all out. Oh, okay. All player. There we go. Boop. All right. So the creatures, the skin creatures, are currently going on 2. Apparently I can't click on anyone but Jordan. So if you guys would like, I would ask that you throw your cards out on the top right, and we will. I'll just put this like, I don't know. We'll put them in the house maybe because they're kind of out of the way right now.
You can smoke.
Oh, and Tyler, you took an extra one. It looks like.
Oh, I just drew 1, I thought.
No, I drew them already on you guys.
Oh, I thought you said, like, you can only do it for Jordan.
No, I could only see Jordan's. Yeah.
Because I am the true moderator.
So, well, with that, I'm gonna recall, I guess, because I don't know which. We can't confirm which one would be the first one. So let's recall those and recall what's over there. Oh, I guess I don't have to recall them actually. So I'll just deal out. Is that shuffled the ones there? I'll just deal out another one to Tyler there. There we go. So throw that one out, and we'll see how she goes. So you click on the card above your pitch above you.
I see. Sorry, mine are on the top. That's why they're not showing up.
And then you click that to open it up, and then you can drag that number out.
Hold on, I just gotta bring my my windows down to the bottom. It doesn't work if they're on the top screen.
Oh, you put yourself on the top?
Yeah.
I see.
There
Cool.
Weird.
Actually, I'm just gonna. Here we go. That's them. I realized I did that stupidly. Which one of you had 10?
That was me.
Okay. I wonder if I can just go. Yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna label them. Sven. You guys can't see it, but I can, so that's what matters right now.
No.
Oh, you guys can?
Depends. Yep.
Oh, sweet. Cool. And then we got Alva. And then we got well, I'll just put NPCs. There we go. Cool. There we go. So now we can see that without much issue. Well, they're gonna keep on munching, is what they're gonna do right now. And so it's now Ulva's turn.
Well, since I've seen Mr. Stark and this young boy and a dog come out of a window, and I saw an old man get carried off, but he's living a good life.
Yeah.
Like, who cares about him?
Very
So
true.
I'm just gonna head this way, keeping low behind the wall toward the safer area around where this Stark is.
Ooh. Okay.
And that'll be my move. I'm just gonna see what they do at the end of my movement after getting a bit closer.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, I'll also draw my weapon, because why not? I'll take it off my back.
That's a good plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my rapier.
Let me just hold my halberd.
Casually stand around holding a halberd.
Hey, she's pulling it off.
Hey man, whatever. I don't discriminate. Well, I'm looking to balance.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna get behind this stone wall.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, I would. I'd hop over the stone wall.
I agree. And so you step over and you see Ulva Berggren crouched behind, holding a halberd, your old rival, your writing rival. You've often believed that she's plagiarized her book with your book. Of course, the names are different.
It's sold very well in Europe. It was my own thing.
Little story. It would be a great one if it was original.
Why does everyone hate you, Mr. Stark?
I don't have words for that. I can think of something pretty to say.
He just lacks a true writer's gifts.
Wow.
Not everyone can comprehend such talent.
Oh, well, he's really talented. If one can't comprehend it, millions adored mine.
Yeah, it's reading and rewriting the same thing. That takes talent.
Oh, I'm
This
sorry.
is not the time for us to be arguing.
I'm sorry. Yours only stayed in this country. Mine's gone international.
Sorry, bro. Stark's walking. Like, Stark doesn't have time for this conversation. Stark's had a long day. Like, you can keep up if you want. We can talk about this over a cold pint, but I'm out. It's a no for me, dog. Like, it's getting rowdy here. This is not the place for us to be arguing. I'm a better writer, and that's just case in point. We can debate that elsewhere.
Well, we'll let the sales decide that.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. No. Shh.
Sven, I mean, I don't know.
You've left your son, I don't know. I'm not sure what you're. What are you doing with this small child, then, Mr. Stark?
Oh my god.
At this point, Sven has already pulled up his rifle and he's also over the wall. He's like, "Who is this lady, Mr. Stark? We need to leave."
I don't mind.
I point my gun at her because I'm not really sure what's going on. Who are you?
Tyler, do you have a third character beat by chance?
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I can roll
I am the best
manipulation.
writer in the Pacific North, young man.
I can roll manipulation right now, real hard.
Oh my lord.
Oh god.
It just sounds like, oh great, another writer.
You can just.
Yeah, but I'm not like this type of hack.
I'm just so off guard at what's happening right now.
I'm much better. Let me show you why. And I'll put up my arm and let my pigeon hawk come to me.
Ah! Yes.
Weird flex, but okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have to pay your people to stay with you?
Sven's PTSD kicks in.
Ah!
Oh.
Is this actually happening?
No.
I mean, I was down.
I would, and with the pigeon hawk and the PTSD of Sven flaring up, Roy gets upset
No.
Don't bark.
and starts barking.
Shit.
Sven dispatch him.
Get that bird out of here. No one hates birds.
Look at Alma. Look what you've done.
And now
You can't control your help.
you. Oh, uh-oh.
It's the gun and cocks it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I pull out my pistol.
Ready's her halberd.
Perfect. As, I mean, these things start coming on over. Let's see if this is a good... Oh, there we go.
Do I get like cover fire over the rock wall?
You currently would have, you currently would have some protection from that wall, but that would only be in regards to, range. Once something's in your zone, the protection of cover won't help you at all. And these things don't look like they have anything they would use to be, you know, that sort of thing. So these guys are gonna be like, what was like that? You literally see this thing jump out at the back of the window, and it's like, "Meh." And behind him is also his buddy. And then these guys start to roll up as well. But then these guys are like, whoa, pigs! And they start munching on some pigs. And so there's 3 that are currently not munching on some pigs. And they're like eyeing you up and down. And now it's, well, Alva's turn.
Look at start saving. 1 each, you can handle it. And
Oh.
over the wall.
Actually, I would need Alva. I know that
Fear check.
a fear check to happen. I actually, all of you would have to do one actually, I guess. So yeah, fear checks. It's a fear check set at 2. So you guys need 2 successes. You can either use straight logic or straight empathy. Anyone with any objects that help with that, feel free to use that, like your memento.
We get a bonus for being with each other, right?
Correct. So you guys would each get also a +2 bonus. So you make sure to add +2 to your fear check.
Because we've already done these before, we still have to do a fear check.
Yep.
Okay.
No dice.
You've seen them before. You haven't seen them eating and tearing things apart before. And they are full of horse and human and pig blood.
It didn't roll 2 on my die. So I have +3. I get +1 from because I'm a Bible.
Right.
+2, but it only gave me 1 extra. I thought my dice box 3 and squared. Anyways, whatever. Here's my other 2. Didn't change anything. Yeah, I'm scared.
Wow, look at that go.
Oh, okay.
Not scared.
Not scared. Okay, so when you get scared, you can choose to either to flee, freeze, faint, or attack. So basically, and you're stuck like that for, is it a D6? Is it? Yeah, roll a D-side, 6-sided dice, and that's how many rounds you are in your terrified state. Are you just choosing attack? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
I said 1 each. 2 rounds for me.
2 rounds for you. Okay. And Sven's like, nah, no scared of these things. This isn't a giant hawk. I'm fine. um, and yeah. So with that, it's Alva's turn. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna hop the fence there, do like a
Mm-hmm.
little thing, and be like, "Have at thee!" and fucking halberd it up.
Alrighty. Ooh.
Sucks to suck.
You.
Wow, not even 2
Ouch.
ones in there. Wow, that was a big whiff.
Good thing this does not have a critical fail system thrown in there, or that would have been bad. So Alva vaults over the stone wall and tries to bring down her halberd, but this thing is far too nimble. What?
Right. Don't we take condition penalties for failing the fear check?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you would.
Interesting.
Yeah, you take a mental conditions per amount you failed by.
Okay, so 2.
I'm real angry. They killed my horse.
Fair.
Amount that I failed by? Oh, fuck me.
So you failed by 2.
Great.
Yeah,
So we
but
both take 2 mental conditions.
yeah. But mental doesn't affect your fighting in any shape or form. So Alva, what were the 2 conditions you took for your fear?
I took angry and I took frightened. I'm angry and frightened, but I'm not hopeless yet.
Right in real life.
Good. And so
You do better.
Angry, right? Too, bro.
and so now it's Stark's turn. What's Stark gonna do as he sees Alva mess up?
Blast him.
Blast him. Alright, pistol. Which one are you shooting?
I just have a regular pistol.
Yeah, but which one are you shooting? Like,
This
what
guy.
target? That guy?
Yeah, this-
Okay, he's gonna try to hop and skip out of the way, and he does. He's like, meh, and he's like the wind.
Slide to the left.
And he is dodged. Now it is Sven's turn.
Sven's gonna just I'm assuming like if someone's in front of an enemy that I'm shooting, do I take a penalty for that or something?
No.
Or can I? Okay.
Nothing. This ain't D&D. This ain't crunch math time. This is just Monster Hunter time.
Well then, just because Alva called me to help, I'm gonna fire my rifle and I'm gonna shoot the one that's right in front of her. So I'm gonna shoot like over her shoulder and try and shoot the one in front of her because, you know, fuck that bitch.
Oh yeah. All right. And it's gonna. Well, it would have used its dodge to try to dodge Alva because you had to choose that at the start. So yeah, you would have hit that one. And you hit it, and a couple like it's missing some pieces now after you shoot through it. And so he did 2 damage, right? So I got he would take a lot more. He's missing some bones too. Like he's lost an entire arm. This guy here. Let me put I'll put a broken bone thing on him and a yeah, let's put the skull. There we go. Okay, and now it's their go. The one that Alva tried to attack is gonna go. He's probably not gonna hit because he now has like -3. So let's see how that goes. Yep, that's a miss. And then this guy's gonna come up to Stark. These guys are eating pigs. And this one's gonna try to get Sven. So let's see how Mr. Stark does. The good old... Oh, actually, when I did that roll, did it say -3? Yeah, it did. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure it didn't put it in extra.
Ooh, shit.
Okay, so you can parry with either close combat or force, and try to negate that one. For Stark.
Okay. Okay, well, why did I just click agility? Sorry.
That's okay.
I can use agility for dodge, right?
No, that's for well, for dodge, yeah, but that's for ranged. That's to, yeah, so that's why I said close combat or force to parry.
So what happens with force? Like, what's actually happening in the game if I like roll? Let's say I succeed on force. What's that? Like, I just block it basically.
Usually, well, force is basically what you use when you don't have a weapon. Force is fully unarmed and versus grappling and that sort of stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, well, close combat.
Yeah. Nice. And you have your rapier out. Comes in to get you.
I don't have my pistol.
I thought you pulled out. You said you pulled out your rapier when you came out the window.
I can dual wield those.
Well, yeah, you can't use both of them to attack at the same time, but you can have one in each hand.
Actually, get the dual wield beast.
There is a talent called dual wielding though. So
In my character, but
yeah.
I thought it was like
I mean, you have two hands. So yeah, you bring up your rapier and like, clink clink clink. Yeah, and now let's see how Sven does. Ooh, that's a 2 right there, friend. As he comes in to try to bite and grab you, it looks like.
I guess I'll parry that shit.
Oh, you parried 1. That's good. So that means he doesn't get the extra bonus on you, because those are brutal when they get the extra success bonuses. So you get cut, and you take 2 physical damage. What conditions are you taking?
I mean, I guess I wouldn't be tired yet, so probably battered and wounded. Like, he cut me.
Yeah, sounds fair. And these guys are still munching on the pigs, so they're where they're at. And so now it's Alva's turn. You do see that these skin creatures, their skin looks like it's very stapled on, thick hide skin, offering them a little bit of protection, but they're mainly bone.
Okay, well, I'm gonna turn and try to help out this small child that's getting hit.
Okay.
I'll take a swing at for 1 attack.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh yay!
And everything now.
Oh no.
I'd like to push it.
Okay, push it, friend. What physical condition are you gonna take so you can roleplay it?
I'm gonna take a more exhausted swing, like swinging this huge halberd around is tough.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah.
Yes, I'm running out of material.
Sounds good. Try again.
Okay.
Oh my, there you go. Well, this thing is going to.
Oh shit! I should have been rolling 1 extra dice for each one of those. Damn it.
What do you mean?
Oh,
You've been doing the checks wrong.
I've been doing it with close combat, yeah.
You need to literally just click on the weapon on the bottom.
And then I just was dumb and didn't do it.
That's okay. So if you want, roll 1 more if you feel like it. Roll one more d6. I mean, but that's fine. I'm fine with that. That's okay. You because you're taking condition, and you just come in and just crack it. Are you gonna increase the damage since you got a close combat extra thing there? So increase the damage by 2, making it 5, meaning you just whip this thing in half.
Yeah, I'll increase the damage by 2, making it 5.
Cool. Yeah, it's dead.
Get real dead.
It literally gets launched, like.
Fuck this life, it
And
That's
what?
what's the little icon that the guy in front of me has? Like, I know he got that because he like dodged my bullet.
That yeah, that's it. Because he dodged. He's with the wind.
I'm gonna blast him.
Okay.
Ah!
He's gonna try to dodge. Here he is. Oh, nice. So that's 2 damage on him. There we go. And you can still you still have a fast action, so you can move if you want to, but you can also not keep it to have a defensive, of course.
Yeah, I'll just keep it for defensive.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, now it's Sven's turn. Alva just like crushes the thing beside you and launches it.
I'm gonna cap the one that's still behind her that I shot the first time.
Nice. Oh, ouch, buddy. Another miss. You fire off your musket, or your rifle, I mean, and your orphan arms once again fail you, and you can't hold the recoil.
The rifle too strong.
Yep. Now it's these creatures' turn. They are done eating the pigs, and they start to move up.
Oh shit.
There we go. And let's see how they do.
Then we all die.
So I meant there's like, let's see, they're gonna do the -3 hit from the one that's wounded with Alva first, miss, and then I'll do the same one that Stark just shot point blank, also a miss, so that they're out of the way. And then so now the normal ones are coming, so you each are gonna have one normal one coming at you. Are you guys going to parry any of these?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do. So it's gonna go in order of Alva, Sven, Stark. Okay. Of these rolls I'm doing right here. So that's Alva's. That is Sven, and that's Stark. So Alva, one hit gets in on you, and
Right. So this would just be a straight up close combat roll, right?
correct. Yeah, for that parry.
Rock on.
Oof. Oof. How's she? Is she hurting?
Battered and wounded.
Ah.
That's gonna be a broken, right?
That would give you 2 foot to broken. You can push it though. Push the parry.
Well, it's a better thing to do than just going straight to that, because that would just be 1 condition versus 2. So
Yep. So try it.
I'm gonna lose 2 characters, guys.
Oh my god, 2 characters.
Yay!
Yeah. Holy.
Saves us, we're all making new characters for next session. That's right.
Holy. All right, now it's Alva's turn.
Well, my 2 rounds of like having to attack are up.
Yep. So what are you gonna do now?
Stark's still got like 3 rounds though, I think.
It's true.
You know what? He's a hack raider anyway.
Ha!
Yeah, no, 100% do encourage.
So I am going to run away.
Wow. You're like, ha!
From hard work, classic.
I took out my one.
Yeah, you're like, count it!
And I run off.
There are
Cool.
4 of you there.
God.
I'll say that. Let's get.
Come now, page boy. Let's roll.
Let's roll. Perfect. So yeah, you guys are bouncing that way, and so you basically are doing the flee action. I'll need an agility check, please.
Fail.
Wow. Yep, you're good. And so these guys who were attacking you, these two, are going to use their fast action as a reaction to give chase. Because one's going to have -3. So that one's probably not going to make it at all, because that literally means they rule nothing. And then this one's going to just go... Ooh. So this guy here is currently chasing you and is on you. So I'm going to move you down here. And you guys are kind of going to be on some sort of...
We're doing like an anime running fight.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's Stark's turn. Alva just ran away.
Well, I'm in it to win it, and I don't really have a choice because I'm fighting for 3 more rounds. So, the guy immediately in front of me, he's not dead yet, right? He's just hella wounded.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna blast the other guy. I'm gonna attempt to blast the other guy.
Oof. That's a big whiff right there.
Yeah, and then fast action, I'm just gonna take a little steppy step back.
All right, sounds good. And what about Sven?
This guy here, he's on the other side of the wall from me. Reaching over the wall, swinging at me right now.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like with my musket, right, or with my rifle, sorry, it's a range 1 to 2.
Correct.
Would the wall be enough to give me the ability to fire, or would I still have to
Ye-
move back in space?
You are right now. He is within your zone 0. So
Okay,
you.
How far back do I need to be? Just a square away, or?
I mean, it's much more than that.
Oh, how much is much more?
I mean, you'd have to use your fast action to like move to a different area pretty much altogether. I mean, right, probably like, let's see, probably like the pig pen,
Oh, okay.
that sort of distance.
Okay, well then, yeah, I'm gonna like move down here and like hop to the pig pen, and then I'm gonna blast this guy who was right in front of the fence.
Okay, sounds great. Oh,
Jesus.
wow.
I'm rolling.
It's a rough go. So, these guys are gonna come in at you. These
I
guys
just
are.
realized we have troll food in our bags.
Yeah, you guys literally took it purposely. Yep, that's true. So I'm gonna have the one giving chase do its thing now. So agility. So yeah. I'd say. So it's using its turn to try to keep up with you. But it wouldn't. If you on your turn, if you succeed with your agility, you would, be getting away from it. Sort of deal. For you, Tyler. Okay.
Yeah, right on. Or I turn and try and
Yeah, exactly. But we'll do that on your turn. Right now, we'll finish up these guys as we got 2 wounded. Also, remember, Evan, Roy gives you a +1 to close combat.
Oh, shit. I didn't do that on the last time. Oh.
Yeah, I noticed. I was like, oh, yeah, okay, cool. Guess he doesn't need the help. So these two, so well, Stark, you move, so you don't actually have any parries right now. So you used all your actions, so you're not able to parry any of these. So that's one. That's the one with the. Oh, actually, that's incorrect. I did it wrong. There's supposed to be a -3, not +3. So there we go. So first one misses. Second one, oof, gets in there. That's rough.
I'm broken.
Let's see what happened.
Yeah, I'm wounded, battered, and exhausted. So.
Yeah. Wow. They are going to use, since they got extra successes on you, they are actually going to they're gonna hit you for that 2, and they're gonna make you like the 2 damage, so they have 1 extra success in close combat. You can use one of your extra successes to make an enemy drop their weapon or item. So they're gonna like slash you and knock your gun out of your hand. And now we're gonna have the Sven combat take place. See how he does here. First one, who was wounded, misses. Second one, also misses. Nice. And then now it's Ulva's turn.
Well, I'm just gonna turn and try and stop this thing from chasing me.
Oh, already. It's gonna do its parry.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at my pigeon hawk and be like, yes, you bring me so much, like, inspiration. I'm gonna use my memento.
Sounds
Try that
smart.
too.
Cool. He's not able to parry. Nice. He's gonna use his protection. Doesn't work. And you do the 3 damage to him. And you had an extra success, so you can bump that up to 4, and that would take him out.
Yeah, I'll push it to 4.
There you go. Dead, broken, ripped, dead. Perfect. So there you go with that. And sweet. And now it's Stark's turn.
Well, I don't got time to pick up my gun. I'll tell you that.
Nope.
So I'm gonna try and.
How many rounds do you have left?
I have another 2 under my belt. Oh.
How many? What'd you say, Evan?
How many more rounds do you have until you can run away?
2.
Uh,
Well, I only have a rapier in my hand, and I'm down to fight. So
Yep.
I'm here to slam some cupboards. So I'm going to try and poke the healthier of the 2.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I don't think it really matters. Yeah. I roll 3 die, and I have
Oh,
3
remember you're supposed to click on the weapon, not the.
My bad, dog.
So it gives you the. So you can re-roll that by clicking that there. Cool. But yeah, you miss. It's now Sven's turn.
How much? Sorry, with the right button for the rifle,
Right.
do you still get like a +1 on that for close combat, or how does that work?
I think it's a +1, yeah. Let me see.
So I was trying to find it in the rulebook, but I just couldn't see
It's in like close combat. It's in like melee weapons. Is where it says, I believe. But
yeah, 1 damage +1. Okay.
yeah, so 1 bonus and one damage.
So since that's close combat, I'm assuming would that stack with Roy as well then?
Yes. So make sure to add that. Make sure to add the +1 to your dice mod in the bottom, and then click on the weapon attack of rifle butt.
I haven't added it, but I'm just gonna do this. Ooh. I just changed the mods to 1 damage and bonus 1 to melee.
Nice. So you got extra 2 successes there, so you can increase the combat by 2 if you'd like, or increase the damage by 2, making it 3.
Will, and I'm gonna hit this one that's right in front of me, that's closer to me, the undamaged one.
Cool. It's gonna roll its protection. Well, actually, at first it's gonna roll its parry, of course. So let's see how that goes. And you said the undamaged one. So he reduces your stuff by 1, so you only have 1 success, so that would be 2 damage. And he has protection score of 1, so he gets to roll a d6 and to see if he reduces that. He does not. So you do 2 damage to him. Boom. Just like the other guys, so they currently have 2 conditions on them. One that is missing bones, and the other one is falling apart. So that was a good hit. And then after that,
Extra damage in there, though?
yes.
Yeah, I only had 1 extra, not 2, because he passed a parry.
Yeah, he parried. And now it's back to their turn. Let's see if you guys make it out of here alive. You're almost there. So I'm gonna do the. So they're both gonna attack you, Sven. Which one do you want to do your parry on?
I guess I'll do my parry on the one that's right in front of me.
Okay, so that'll be this one right now. So roll your parry. Oh, I did the wrong roll. There we go. Yeah, so you're fine. He doesn't get you. And now the second one's going to attack you, which you can't parry, because you already did, but he has a -3. And then a -3 on Stark. And I'm going to roll the -3 one right now, so I'm assuming you're not going to do the parry on that one. Is that right?
Not on that one, no.
Okay. And then here's the normal one coming in. Are you going to parry this one?
That's the one I'll parry.
You need 2. 2 successes, friend.
Broken.
Wait, can I even parry because I'm broken?
You're not broken yet.
I
Use your
literally-
memento.
I mean, you shouldn't be broken yet.
No, I'm broken, man. So I took 1 from the window, and then I took 2 points of damage. That put me in all 3 physical conditions.
Yeah, when did you go? When did you go into broken?
I actually, last round, I shouldn't have been able to fight, I don't think.
No, you don't automatically go to broken once you have 3. You go to broken once you get that additional 4. So yeah, so you're fine. You're just yeah. So basically, you have you guys have 4 health points and 4 mental points.
Yeah, I thought it was once you get 3, the 4th one just clicks. Anyways, that's fine. Well, I take damage now.
Oof.
I physically cannot.
I know.
Yeah.
It's -3 on my.
So now, now we get to find out what your physical critical injury is. So under your character's name, there's the D66, the 2 dice. Do you see that on your sheet? Wow, you're lucky. This thing comes in and just grabs your hand and breaks your fingers. You. Yeah. Oh, so now, in your defects, you need to write crooked fingers, close combat -1.
Should I do a 50-50 to see if it was my writing hand or not?
Yes, please do.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a percentile. I'll say, high.
Okay.
If it's high, I broke my non-dominant hand. If it's
Okay.
low, I broke. Oh, fuck me.
He's that's like literally Stack is like no drops. Uh,
Oh, fuck.
so sad.
Just plagiarize everything, so that's fine.
Hey, now you have to see if she's able to write on her own board.
Broken hands. Oh, broken hand. Rough. So, now it's Alva's turn. You hear, well, you hear that happen.
Well, I'm gonna turn around, I guess. I'm like, well, I've taken out more than my share, but I suppose I'll go back and get there. So I'll run back after running away.
Yeah.
Try and stealth my way in, I guess. Probably not gonna work, but it's what you would do. Nope. So I'm like, ah.
Steps on a twig. Bird starts clawing.
No, Stark, that's your writing hand.
And
It's alright. Well, you'll be fine because that hand didn't do much work anyway.
and now it's well, it'd be Stark's turn, but it's Sven's turn.
Hey, Ty,
Yeah.
do I have to put my dice mod at a -2 for it to be taking these into account? Because I just looked at my rolls and I don't think it's adding any of my negative conditions to my rolls.
It should be. It should do it automatically.
It's not doing it on the weapon rolls.
Oh, really?
Really. I took a look afterwards after the last couple.
Oh.
My attribute goes down to why is it 0 plus 3? Here, let me take my condition off.
Maybe it's 0 because you're getting 0 with the attribute dice?
Well,
Yeah, maybe.
Well, no, I just took my conditions off to get that second roll.
Okay, well, let me take a look here. I'll do a little testy test. With this and oh, yeah, that would still do that. Here we go. Different character test. Oh, that's weird.
Well, we have to redo the combat. This game's rigged. We've been playing with unfair parameters. We use for all recent events. And like Alva ever joining, and go from there.
That's so weird. So yeah, I guess yeah, put in those dice mods going forward. I guess until that gets sorted out. We'll have to let that.
So it worked. Everything else works.
Okay, cool.
It's really weapon, so I guess it would just be. So basically, I guess I would just roll my rank combat and add 2, and then take the conditions that it add.
Why don't we just roll a weapon and just drop the last 3 die, or last whatever your penalty is, just drop the last couple die and just calculate it that way. And then we don't have to worry about calculating in the system and playing around with it. You can just look at what dice were rolled and just drop the last 1, 2, 3, or whatever your penalty is. Whatever works. But
Yeah, whatever works for you guys. I'm fine with whatever makes sense for you.
That way, I can't be bothered to dick around with the mods.
Yeah. Cool. So with that, Sven, did you get to go or no?
I haven't done my turn yet. No.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm still here. Well, I mean, still got 2 in front of me, and everyone else seems to still be looking. So, I'm just gonna swing my rifle at the one in front of me again. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm better off doing this, I think. Yeah, I am. I'll get a +2. I'm gonna move back again and shoot at him. So I'm gonna like move back over here towards where Alba was.
Okay, that's great.
And I'm gonna take a shot. This one up here still undamaged, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot at the undamaged one. That's what I start.
Okay.
Look.
I'm just gonna roll range combat and add my +2 for the rifles +2, and then hopefully that will take into account my.
There we go. That did it properly.
Okay. Yeah.
Missed, so. Rip.
Womp womp. Well, these guys are gonna come on down.
Come on
Wait,
down.
they're not gonna stay and eat him?
What do you mean? His fighting hand is gone.
They're gonna have a big meal afterwards. After they eat all of you. And so let's see. So let's do these condition guys. So 2 attacks are coming at Sven. Here's the first one. And are you gonna parry the second one?
I just.
Oh, you moved, right? Yeah, you're right. You can't do it. Well, you're fine anyway. Alva, the wounded one's attacking you. Are you parrying that?
No.
And the normal one's attacking you. Are you parrying that?
If I'm able to.
Yeah. I meant you used your action to move over here, not your quick action. So.
But I did try to stealth, so.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Here you go.
Up to you. God damn it. A lot of damage. So I'm dead.
That's 4 right there. Yep.
So that's straight to broken. Good luck, Sven.
Good luck, Sven. Holy. Give me a D66, please. 21.
This works so perfect.
A skidly Asian. You're disfigured. Have manipulation -1.
Oh shoot, I'm looking at mental that. There we go.
Caesar. Oh man. No, I gotta do this.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Oh my.
Final roll.
And then we gotta drop a good old where's our Ray Zero? That's yeah.
Wait, hold up. Give me 5 seconds.
Good old, it's creepy noise.
Oh, you gotta hit it again.
Yes, there you go. And then okay. Womp. Okay. Well, it's Sven's turn.
Sven's peacing out. I've had enough of this. Obviously, hanging out with Bertel Stark and that old man have gotten me into
It's-
some of the worst situations.
It's
in my
like,
life.
well, if they die, I get the house. So, if you are running away, I will need an agility check, and then they are all going to do agility checks to chase you.
Alright, we're gonna do that.
Oh, buddy. Well, there's
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
you probably want to push it. I'm gonna do their.
Literally.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna do
Do you
3
do it well?
checks.
Yeah, I am gonna push it.
Yeah, you'll get away if you pass. They all failed. Oh!
God,
You
he's
ru-
gonna die here with us.
you run away.
I'm exhausted. It makes sense. He sprinted as fast as he could. He is so tired. But he is...
You get out of there. Very
I
good.
don't know, Jordan, if you remember my relationship with you, which is named Greg. So he's not really the most fond of his.
You texted me, and you're just a fucking little shit.
So Sven and Roy, you it's like nighttime. You are on the forest path back to the train station.
Yep.
Tired as shit. What do you do?
I still have my compass.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to
So,
do that.
Yeah, which is a +1 to learning.
Yeah, to find the way.
Yep, so I'm going to try and just navigate my way back to home, basically, or a way to get home at the very least.
Ooh,
But-
you're like, it seems like a good idea to go through the woods.
Tyler, if you wanted us all to reroll characters, you didn't have to put us through this combat to make us do so. You could have just told us to make new characters. You didn't have to kill us all. Like, you could have done the whole session with it. Oh my god! You might as well, right? At this point, well, you might as well. I'm just gonna mute myself and grab a beverage.
Sounds like a plan. And what is going on here is let's see if I can get, where's that? Oh, okay, perfect. These are just tokens, right? Yeah, let's move them out of the way because they're not there right now. So Bertel, Alva, you guys are getting carried by a bunch of skin creatures. Your vision flickers in and out as you see a large mill come into view as they're just carrying your bodies. Like, literally, one's like carrying your arms, the other is like carrying your legs and just like taking you there. And Sven and Roy end up at the mill, not knowing where they. And you're like, and you look and you're just like, oh shit, and you just see it over there. You're just like, uh-oh.
Can I roll stealth?
Yes, please roll stealth.
And I'm gonna use an old love letter to
Aw.
give myself a +2 on that stealth roll.
Yeah.
Look at it and I'm like, oh my god, it's like terrifying though. +2, come on, step. Nope.
Oh, buddy, no. What were you? Were you trying to stealth?
I'm just gonna like try and hide behind the windmill here. Like, gonna try and like stealth myself up behind here because I see them all kind of coming in up front.
Okey-dokes. You head there, and you see, looking down at you,
Oh, Jesus.
is your friend Bone Rafter. He's like, oh, my old friend's abandoned child. How are you doing, little one?
Manipulation roll.
Oh, yes, go for it.
I'm gonna be like, well, I'm here to give you Bertha Stark and his friends.
a more than a 1. Ouch. Ouch. And he's like, "Oh, is that so? 'Cause my skin creatures seem to have brought them into my mill a while, just a moment, just now." And I'll just have this go that they're on the lower level.
You know what? Can I push it
Yeah.
with the condition? Perfect.
Yes, you can definitely push it.
I'm gonna push it and be like, yes, I gave them to them.
Oh my! What are you taking as a mental condition?
I'm gonna take frightened because he's scared that he's gonna figure it out.
Oh wow! Well, you pass. He's like, "Ah, I see. For a child, you have the heart of a man, quite dark. Perhaps."
You have to do to survive in this cold world.
And he's like, "Well, come in. I'll meet you on the second floor of the mill." And like these guys move out of the way for you and everything, so you're able to get up there. And he's like, "So, what would you like for bringing your friends here?"
Actually, I'm gonna ask him if he knows of the troll that brought me to this place.
Oh my. Okay. He's like, "Yes, that was a forest troll, unlike myself, but is a mountain troll. I know where they are. Would you like revenge? What would you want?"
I would very much love revenge.
Oh wow.
What was his name? You know.
His name was Leaf Snatcher. I killed George.
Anything else? You came up with Leaf Snatcher. I've heard some good names. I've heard some pretty goddamn good Leaf Snatcher for a first troll. Oh my god. Sorry, my team.
That was randomly gen for my mind, so yeah.
No.
I said that's a pretty good
NANI?!
So he's like, "Yes, I can definitely help you find this troll if you join forces with me, you and your friends."
I mean, if it'll get me what I need, I'm willing to do anything.
Well, we'll see if your friends will agree to this or not. Please stay up here. Go to the next level if you wish, but there's a lot of bones up there. So I'd say stay here. And he's gonna come down. He's gonna like fix you guys so you're no longer broken. And you guys wake up and you see Bone Rafter. I mean, I guess that means Alva's already seen this troll as well. So
Literally like 20 minutes ago.
yeah, when you took away Big Boy, or Old Boy. So Bone Rafter is like, Hello, mortals. I assume you have not eaten my food, so I cannot make you do what I want you to do. But unless you want to meet the fate of the old man, I would say that you join me. You see, the master of the Clocktower must be stopped from getting to control the world. And I need people to do that. I can make many of these skin creatures, but they alone cannot do what I need them to do. That's where you lot would come in. I found the letter on the old man of the doorkeeper, servant of the clock tower, told you to come here and search for me and finish me. So I say, we finish the clock tower instead.
Well. Is there anything you can do about my hand?
He's like, I am.
Holds up my crippled fingers.
He's like, I am the bone crafter. I'll see what I can do. And he pulls out a wand.
Get ready for a really fucked up hand, Stark.
he
It'll work great, but it's gonna look super fucked
give me like
up.
8 fingers. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
So he pulls out a wand and he like taps your finger and he's gonna do magic to see if he can well, fix it, I guess. Let's see how that goes. And he's like, wow, even with magic, it looks like that hand is fated to not work.
お兄ちゃん
Just off me. Okay, so I asked Bone Crafter. I asked him if I could speak to him alone. And Tyler, just so you can understand where this is going, I'm not trying to deceive him in any capacity. It's for my dark secret.
Okay, sounds good.
So it's not manipulation. It's like it's a genuine. Hey man, can I talk to you alone for a second?
He's like, sure. He's like, yes, we can. After I hear what the lady has to say.
Well, I'm not sure about this whole clock tower thing, but yeah, it sounds like we should definitely work together. And I don't want to die here. So, yes, I'll fight against this clock tower.
He is like, perfect. Well, I will take your words for it for now. But if you do deceive me, I will force you to eat my troll food. Just remember that. As for now, man with the hat, you can come outside with me if you wish to speak. Come to the pumpkin patch.
Come to the pumpkin patch. Quick question: did he heal my conditions too, or just broken?
Just broken.
Okay, so I'm coming into this with one mental condition.
Yep.
So I talked to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you happen to know who I am?
He's like, I know that you are a student to that old man. I've been keeping track of him for most of his life. Though it is long since gone now, since he is but bone dust.
Noted. So, I'm a well-known writer.
Yep.
Not anymore. And there's a reason the authorities don't like me. and then I want to start a revolution.
He's like, oh.
And I feel you could be very helpful.
I can see why you would think that. What would you like me to do?
Well, it seems you have the bodies, pun intended.
Yes, that I can make more.
Make things happen. Are you in cahoots with any other trolls?
No, mountain trolls are solitary creatures. We do not live in packs.
But you have packs of skinless guys.
Yeah, but they're not trolls.
Noted. So I feel, me and my friends could do some investigating for you. You could provide us some manpower when needed.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's like, to think that it would be this easy. Yes. I will.
Only one stipulation. I don't make me eat your food. Don't make me or my compadres eat your food.
As long as you do not deceive me, then you will not have to.
Fair game. Cool story. We've reached an accord. I hold up my crippled writing hand.
He doesn't shake it because your hands are broken. He's like, that looks bad. I'm not gonna touch that.
Reached an accord. And then Stark's going to just go back inside.
Sounds good. He comes inside and says, please wait down here. And he goes up and he's like, small boy and dog, it seems that your friends have agreed to join me.
Well, it's good to see at least Mr. Stark has some sense left in his brain.
He's like, yes, well, please keep an eye on them for me when you guys leave. And report to me if anything is odd. I will be sending one of my skin creatures with you that can communicate with me through magic.
Cool.
And he's like, I will recraft that skin creature to look more normal, so he does not look so scary and undead.
Fine in our group.
I just earned us a companion. Thank you.
You have to give us Frankenstein as a companion. That has to be his icon. Come on, Halloween.
Okay, I'll have that ready for next game for sure. I mean, as for right now, is Sven going to go downstairs and meet his friends?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna ask Bone Rafter. I'm like, is there anything you can do to heal our wounds? Your guys roughed us up pretty bad back there.
He's like, my magic did not work on the man with the hat's fingers. I can try on you if you would like.
We greatly appreciate
it. He's like, a human that is not afraid of magic. Interesting. And he heals 3 physical conditions on you.
I don't have any more physical conditions. I am a little scared though. But
yeah. I mean, he will do the same. Try to do the same for Olva, I guess. That's nope.
Starts to suck.
Oh.
It looks like you do not believe in magic, my dear. Goes back upstairs.
Polar Express.
Magic is terrifying.
But you guys are gonna have a scene to recover either way, which lets you recover 2 conditions. So each of you can recover 2 conditions of your choosing. And you'll have good old this guy with you.
Frank.
Yep, Frank. And yeah, before you guys know it, you guys would be finding yourself back on the train, going back home. And oh, this is what he's gonna do. So he's gonna remake the body of, actually, right? Officer Ghost is gone. Oscar's gone.
Is using my skin to make this thing?
Oh my! I was. Yeah. Yeah.
My Frank idea.
Oh my god.
That's great. So there's an undead Oscar.
I'm sending your friend back with you. Just like not quite the right bones in it, so the skin's a little bit fluffy.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
His name is Oscar.
He's like, he will not be able to speak, but he can walk.
I asked Bonecrafter, I'm like, do I have to feed this thing?
Yes. They eat only warm flesh.
Oh man. This is turning into a vampire playthrough in Oblivion right now.
Hey, it's your mentor right there, Stark.
Yep.
Some compassion.
Wow.
Get some more.
I'm gonna feed him. Like, that's not the thing. I just have to mentally prepare to start being basically a cannibal.
Yeah.
To feed on humans, we can get other things.
Yeah.
I guess
it just-
also people.
It was
Hey,
just.
Algot, go in that room for a second.
Oh no! You can't feed him to. I mean, Olgot is not around in the 60 years later game, so that is very plausible. And after a while, this long train ride with dead Oscar, a new friend, an enemy, Alva, you reach yourselves back to the manor. Don't make me. I'll do it. It's my favorite thing.
I can do it, bro.
So, Stark, this is the hovel you call home?
Oh.
I actually personally got offended by that. I was like, no, I love it. I fucking love it. Shut the fuck up.
Some of us grew up in aristocrats. Personally, I was traveling Europe for most of my time. But I can see that, like, some writers need to, like, stay in dank, musty places in order to do their work. Well, some writers, I guess not you.
Yes, of course. At least I am a writer, not a crook like you.
Not a writer anymore.
Exactly, but
Oh, actually,
right
it's
now-
very possible that you might be okay. This is the period of time that we get to find out if the conditions stay or not. So
Right, I'm disfigured as well.
yeah. So I think everyone but Sven got a critical condition, right?
Sven's just got his leftover gangrene.
Yeah, that's forever. You mean Berggren? No. So how this works is that whatever the condition like you received. So I'm pretty sure for both of Alva and for Stark, that is a physical one. So you literally take both physique and precision. So you take whatever that total is, put that into your dice mod, and just roll that dice. And you're trying to get a success as normal. Your conditions take your conditions off because you would have healed by the train ride, because the train ride literally says that it train, travel to a new location, heal 3 conditions. So yeah, you would have definitely cleared up any conditions by then. Yeah, so give me those checks. Oof.
But you didn't roll any dice.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, it's supposed to be 7.
Yeah, did it not roll anything?
No, it didn't roll anything.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh, I don't think you can just add it to the dice mod if you roll just the dice mod with nothing else. So you might just have to roll.
No, okay. I thought that it. I feel like it. That's sucky.
So you got 1.
I want to test that out. Yeah, you're right. Wow. Oh yes, you got 1. So that means your hand is fixed.
Cool.
And same for the laceration is fixed. So that means that the defect is gone. It's not there anymore. You can remove it. So that's great. And let us go through our experience to see what you guys would have received.
And we get our bonus one for our add-on.
Your what, sorry?
We get a bonus XP as well for that first thing we built, right?
Correct. Yes. Yeah, every time you if you've built something at the start of the session, what you did last session, you get an extra XP. So right now, what?
Because she wasn't here for that.
That's true. Yeah, Olva wouldn't get that XP.
And she's not accepted into our society.
What? I mean, she can see. I meant fair. Olgot's
Well,
like.
how many other people do you have that can see Vesson, Mr. Stark?
And like Olgot just like pops out of nowhere and was like, Master Stark,
Yes, Olgot!
is this lady staying with us?
She can sleep in the dog kennel. No.
We do not have one of those yet, sir.
That's a buildable room. Ah, yes, she can stay in one of the spare rooms.
I'll see to it, sir. I'll get a bed from the poorhouse.
Ah, yes, Olgot. Always picking up on my subtleties.
And all right, so
Oh God! Later, I'll pay you for a full poster. I'll have it delivered late at another time. The aristocrats shouldn't be sleeping on the same things as these poor things.
Olgot, you can use any mattress. I don't think she'll be staying long.
Olgot is like, I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can.
So for the XP, you guys of course get 1 XP from being in the game. You guys clearly confronted Vason, so XP for that. Identify a previously unknown Vason. I mean, Alva would get that because Troll. But you guys have already got the XP for that from last go. For everyone else, so you don't get that XP. Were you affected by your dark secret? Stark was, because he literally pulled it out.
I wasn't, I don't think, in this case. So.
What was your one again for Sven? Oh.
Yeah, it depends if I loved Oscar or
No,
not.
it's not saying like Vason in general have killed the ones you love. It's literally as in a specific Vason kills anyone I love, meaning there's something that's constantly watching you. And when you fall in love, it kills the shit out of that person. which I'm gonna mark it down because there's actually a Vaesen that is basically like that called a mare. So it's gonna be a mare. That
we actually, well, we had it as something different, and
well, no, you had there was the thing. There was a thing that killed your gang, but that was different.
Okay.
That was just Sven being really having a shit life. So the next thing is, did you take a risk to protect other people? Sven's definitely gonna get that because like Sven was fighting and shooting pretty much everything other than the ones that were near him for a good while. And whether or not he's pretty much the reason you guys are good to go.
Not murder, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. I'd say that Olva definitely would get that XP as well. I don't think. Well, you guys are all going to get XP from learning. From Have I Learned Anything? Because you learned about the Clocktower. And
also get one from having the annals of the society.
Yep. Yeah, Jordan said that at the start of this thing there.
Sorry.
So I don't know who else. If just in case you already put that XP in when he said it. That's all. That's the only reason I brought that up. And did you perform any extraordinary actions? I mean, Alva friggin' knocked one of those things to the moon. And well, I guess I already gave Sven his thing for doing that sort of stuff. So also that's the XP you guys got from that, from everything there. So what's the total that you guys have now?
I'm at 8.
I'm at 9 right now.
7.
Cool. Did you? Oh yeah, because you guys didn't get to level up before, so that's perfect. So great. That means everyone will get a level up by next time. I'm definitely down if you guys want to do that now, since we do have the time. But before we do that, let us go and get our development points for headquarters. So let's see. I'll just bring that up. Character sheet. So right now, we used already. We got the Annals of the Society. Ooh, right. And you guys get an Oh, I see. So you guys actually get one more experience as well, because yeah, you guys got the experience. Oh, just wait now. I'm being dumb. I think. Just a sec.
For building the thing, but then we get an extra one for having the annuls, just because that's what it does, right?
As long as a player can record the party's experiences.
Yeah, and you guys did, so that's perfect.
We do all get an extra one then.
Yeah, I'm
just
just
get one for that. That's all. It doesn't give us a passive one. It's just as long as a player's recorded what's happened.
Yeah.
Like we put it in a book and put it in our library, basically. So you only get 1 XP, not an extra.
No, but we got the one. I mean, like we got the one for building development, and then we got the one because we had the.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm at 9.
Is what I meant,
All
yeah.
that didn't exist for the building development part, so I don't get that one, but I still get the annuls, which is what I had. This is why I had 7.
Correct. Okay, awesome. And now let's see. Let's go through our development points for the headquarters. So, did you play at least one scene in the headquarters? We have not in this one, but we have in the first one. So you'll get 1 point for that in our first session. Did you encounter a new type of Vaesen? You definitely did. So that's at 2. Did you visit a place of magic? I would say that, yeah, that weird glass ball place. Were you subjected to magic? Yes, healing. That did not help. Did you bring back an occult book or important item back to the headquarters? Do you still have the glass ball, or did you end up putting it back?
I think Stark still's got it.
I still have it in my pocket.
There you go.
Didn't do anything, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm keeping it."
Yeah. Perfect. Did you make important contacts? Yeah. Yep. A troll. Was the mystery particularly difficult and epic? That's up to you guys.
Difficult and what?
It was particularly difficult. Like,
Yeah.
we all pretty much died.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Almost lost 2 characters.
Yeah. Almost TPK. And then the last one is, did you solve the mystery? I feel like no.
I don't think anything was uncovered. I think we made serious developments.
Yeah, but like
Conclusion on anything.
exactly.
We solved that there was a troll who was doing stuff to people, but we didn't stop that from happening.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't really find out exactly how or why the people in the inn were doing it either. But that still leaves you with 7 development points. So let us do both our character upgrade now before we call it a night, since we have the time to do it. So anyone who can, level up, which is all of you. Which when you level up, I keep on forgetting if it's I think it's 5 points, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, so you guys can either take an extra stat point, or you can get a new talent. Talent is, you can also because Evan, you were asking about increasing your resources. There is the wealthy resource. It increases the wealthy talent. It increases your resource by 1 and can be taken multiple times. So if you wanted to do that, you could, but that's up to you. There's also dual weapons. But who's looking to take a talent and who's looking to increase their skill?
I was leaning towards skill, but now I'm thinking talent.
Cool.
I'm gonna take the talent. Where is it? It's safety in numbers.
Oh, that sounds cool.
+2 to fear checks if all of us are together.
Oh, okay, nice. So yeah, you'd get like a total of 4 basically. So that's pretty great. Sounds good. And I'll take a look to see what headquarters stuff you guys might be able to. I mean, you got a fair amount of points. You should be able to. Are you looking to add something to the house, or to get a new person perhaps to be there? Oh.
Ooh, someone dropped case.
Yeah. You dropped. There you go. You're back now. Well, I can hear you. I meant you can hear us. Can you talk?
Yep.
Okay, there you go. So let's see. Yeah, you guys pretty much have enough. There's actually a what is it? So there's a banker you guys could get that increases resources by 2 for 1 scene. There's a guard. House physician, which will automatically treats broken in 2 conditions for all players at the headquarters during 1 scene per mystery. There's straight up just recruit. You can just get a new person hanging out.
Would they come with us on mysteries and stuff? Or
Yep. They sure do. There's also the for an upgrade, like for the house, there's the cellar vault. You can store up to 3 common items or weapons from previous mysteries. That's the thing you need to basically get to keep more things.
Is that person?
No, that's a house upgrade. Cellar vault.
By the way, I'm gonna take the gentleman talent.
Cool. Learning from Oscar.
Yeah, and it also goes with journalist, where I can use inspiration instead of manipulation when charming or deceiving someone to gain information.
What does is gentleman just
No mental condition, no penalties for mental conditions when using manipulation.
right? I thought the other thing you had was to use investigation.
Yeah. No, so I can use inspiration in place of manipulation.
Right.
If I'm trying to manipulate someone, I can use inspiration. Would that not work with gentlemen so I get no penalties on a manipulation roll?
I'm down with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. It does make sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
So I've got 2 levels here that I can spend. I have 10 points since that Annulment of Society.
Right. Sweet.
So I'm gonna take the Deceptive talent.
Hey, also learning from Oscar.
Getting +2 to manipulation when cheating and deceiving.
Yeah.
And there's another talent, but I'm torn between 2, so I'll get back to you on that.
I mean, what are they? Let's discuss. What are the 2 ones?
Getting +1 to all fear tests.
Ooh.
Great across the board.
Yeah.
Or combat trained, gain +2 to close combat and force when parrying. So it just makes me harder to
hit.
Brave or combat trained.
Those are both pretty good.
Because the other option there is defensive as well, eh? Because then you can get an extra. You can parry 2 people then.
That's true.
Ooh, actually, for me too, because with my musket, I still have to move a lot of the time to fire from further away with the rifle.
That's
actually,
true.
You know what? I'm gonna take and defensive because then I can back up, shoot, and I can still parry.
That's a good plan. Do that.
Right, I'm gonna take those 2, and I guess I'll get all my experience.
Cool. Let's see. Yeah, because there's where is it? Oh yeah. So there's also a there's a weapons corridor you can get as well. What that does for you is during the preparation phase, each level of like the weapons corridor allows the players to bring a melee weapon from availability level 1 without spending any resources. And then later that can actually be upgraded to an armory, which during the preparation phase, each level allows the players to bring a melee weapon or an armor from availability level 2 without any resources.
So we have 7 right now, right?
Yes.
So we could just purchase the weapons range right now if we wanted it. Or sorry, the weapons corridor.
That was honestly my first thing.
You could get the yeah, exactly. Yep, the weapons corridor. And
how much is that one?
4 points.
I have 3. So I'm assuming you can bank them if you want to as well.
Yeah, they don't run out. You just keep whatever's left over.
Oh, then we can also upgrade that into a shooting range.
Is shooting range 3?
Well, afterwards, after we get the weapons corridor, we can get an upgrade for a shooting range.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
So
and
it would be that or the armory, essentially.
And it's not so much that like you upgrade it, like that thing. It's basically like because you have that, you are able to also get this new upgrade. So you'll be able to get both of those things at some point in the future if you want to.
You can, yeah, it allows you to choose a ranged weapon from their choosing ability levels 1 to 3 without using resources, which is pretty freaking good.
Availability level 1 at the first, I think, right? Oh no! Wow, wow,
No.
yeah, that's amazing.
Right? Like, I'm down for the shooting range.
Yeah, that'll take you'll get that at the end of next time for sure.
Let's do weapons corridor then, for sure.
Yeah, I think we'll go weapons corridor. That makes sense to me.
Wait. Have we completely written off hired help?
No.
Okay, let's look at that first.
You're-
Are we just saying tentative things we want?
Yeah, and you're also you would also be able to. I mean, this person you wouldn't be able to bring along with you, but you'd have 3 points left over, and you could hire. Oh no, you can't. You need a workshop to be able to get the caretaker. So never mind.
Pretty much need to build stuff before we can get a lot of personnel because you
Yeah.
you
Okay,
need to
I just-
have certain things.
We need to go shooting range and gamekeeper. Upgrades the weapons from the shooting range to availability 4 for the player characters and the castle guard.
Yeah, so you get a goddamn cannon. I think no, cannon's 5. Cannon's 5. Never mind.
Already without with no rolling resources. I'm
Yeah, we
down
can
for
also-
shooting range. I'm down for the shooting range. That's
Which-
what my vote is.
Which you can't get that yet. That would be next go, because you have to get you have to get the weapons corridor first. I think before you can get.
Okay, well, weapons corridor.
I think so. Yeah. Prerequisite is weapons corridor.
Yeah, that's what we'd have to go for.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go
or-
weapons corridor and bank 3, and then. spend
Ooh.
it.
Oh, but guys, just you need to scroll down a bit more to see because I put in there's 3 discovered facilities that you're able to upgrade to get. So I already told you about the cellar vault, but you guys can also get a goddamn chapel, which it literally you get to push all your mental recovery rolls, and all player characters can bring holy water with them on any mission. And there's a gymnasium which players can spend 1 scene in the gymnasium to heal a physical condition. It says as well, but so that means like without having to spend any resources on a scene. But yeah, just so you know about those.
Can't you still just spend a scene to gain a condition, or would you just get an extra?
You have to do a service, like spend a service to get it when you do that stuff usually. I just gave it to you when you guys were there because like you were fucked.
I'm down for weapons corridor.
Cool.
Yeah, let's go for weapons corridor.
I feel like the shooting range is just too good to give up. With the gamekeeper on top of that too, like.
Well, because I think if we get the, what's the armory too? Because we can also upgrade towards that as well.
Yeah.
Just so.
Melee weapon or armor from ability level 2.
Because that starts letting you get like armor and stuff as well, so that's pretty big.
Well, we need the weapons corridor first.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean.
So I'm currently adding that in.
Okay, let's see how next session goes, and then we can decide on armory or shooting range. Like I'm game. I feel like there's more value in us not taking conditions than there is us inflicting conditions, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And that cost how much?
Well, we can discuss that next time. I mean,
weapons corridor costs 4, so you're down to 3. There we go. So there. What's up?
To be fair, I already have an availability 4 rifle, and I have an availability 3 musket that I could give to somebody if they wanted it, because I'm only going to use the rifle, right? I mean, at that point we could just go armory, unless whoever has the musket dies.
Like, there's also the fact that like your gear is gonna degrade at some point too, because you like don't have anyone take care of your gear. and you guys are gonna start getting a fair amount. So like, some of you already have a fair amount of stuff. So like, Stark has a shit ton of stuff. So at some point, there's gonna be a thing where I'm gonna be like, what item are you, like, which items are you actually going to take care of, and which ones are you not going to take care of until you actually get the person that can do it for you automatically.
Workshop and a caretaker, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. I believe it's, well, there's the the caretaker, the caretaker repairs the facility when stuff gets broken. And then there's also I think it's the and there's the cellar vault, because that lets you store up more items. That's the thing. Like, that's what lets you actually store items.
Yeah.
So right now, basically, you guys are only able to like store about like one item, and like from each mystery. And then I would say like you guys would have to be picking like what ones you're actually gonna start taking care of and that sort of stuff. Like soon, probably next game, I'll have you guys like be like, all right, which ones are you taking care of, and I'm gonna start removing some stuff probably, sort of deal. But that costs 4. I need to do a roll to see for threats, because every time you do an upgrade, there is a possibility of a threat. So I have to roll d4d6. And any 6s mean there is a threat, and that means you currently have a threat. There is 1 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, that's the other thing we need to do as well. So if we've used our mementos, guys, you have to spend 1 experience to get it back.
That's what it is. So like personal experience point, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I'll
I
spend 1 to get my tame pigeon hawk back.
Well,
Cool.
I already spent all my experience, so I guess I won't have my mental. That's
Yeah.
And it sounds like from this we can use our mementos to heal conditions, so that's something to just keep in mind for next time.
To heal conditions?
Yeah, you can use your memento to heal a condition by interacting with it.
Is there anything else in that sentence?
Explain how you use the item in question, the game master's final say, yada yada yada.
Does it say scene or what?
Get a memento that'll help you play and portray your character. Roll on the table. No, it doesn't say scene.
Cool.
It's
That's
just
great.
under page 22 there. Equipment and mementos.
That's dope. That's good to know. 14. Huh. Cool. Well, in our next game, you guys get to deal with cultists. So that's gonna be fun. So on our next one, we probably won't be like doing like mysteries like stuff. It'll probably be dealing with stuff here at the mansion and in Uppsala, sort of deal.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry. There we go.
This is pretty fun.
Yeah, it was a great go. Y'all, almost died, and somehow Tyler almost lost 2 characters.
I mean,
It's almost like it's call.
what do you mean? We last longer in call than this damn game. Jesus Christ.
Yourself. I've never lasted more than 1 game in a game of call.
That's very.
I've had a character last 4 years of university. He didn't look so good afterwards. But
Yeah. I bet he is the dean of the school now in my current and like the way how I'm running it now.
I love it.
Elmer's the dean.
In charge, so he's been through some shit. He literally hit a dragon with a baseball bat and lived to talk.
He sure did. It was amazing.
He got thrown out the window by a ghost. He got fucking slashed by a lobster monster. He's seen. He got shot in the back by a blunderbuss.
Oh my right.
How is he still alive and tall? Like,
And he fell out of a window.
Yeah, that was the first thing I said.
Mm.
Because every game he would be so close to death, but not dead. His appearance started at like 65. It was down to like 20 by the end of the go.
Small cost for the greater cause.
Yeah, pretty much. So
you are haunting to look at.
haunting. So gonna say bye to the stream, and I mean we can hang out as always, but I gotta do I JoJo reference of to be continued next time. Tales of the Clocktower, 2 weeks from now, same time.